Hey guys, alright, so I typically don't do a lot of vlogging where I'm just sitting and randomly talking. Normally I have a doll or a toy in my hand and I'm just reviewing it for you. But, you know, as of late, there have been a few things that have been brought to my attention, and I've, you know, gone through some things as of late that have led me up into making this video in particular. Today I'm going to be talking about dolls and dating. Yeah, touchy subject for some, I'm sure. So, you know, I'm a grown adult male and I have an extensive and eclectic collection of dolls and toys, and I'm also single, and I haven't had, you know, it's hard enough living in Los Angeles and dating, and I think with the way that society is working now, it's kind of hard to date in general. I feel like we're kind of losing that personal aspect of dating and courting and getting to know someone, but that, you know, that's a totally different story. But I live in Los Angeles, so it is hard enough as it is to date, just being, you know, just the average person, I guess. And bad enough, you know, I'm a grown adult male who has this collection, and I've tried dating sites, I've gone out on dates, and I'm at the point where I feel like I have to defend myself. Like I have to give a disclaimer to the other person saying, hey, this is what I do, this is this, this is this, this is this. It's like I have to go ahead and pull all that out of my closet and let them know everything beforehand before they actually get to know me for me. And it's really frustrating because I don't feel like it's fair. I feel like there's a lot of unfair judgment put on those of us that are adult collectors. And, you know, I'm gonna go ahead and just share with you guys, you know, a lot of the reason why I do collect, you know, what I do, and why I do what I do with this, with, you know, the toy vlogs and reviews and stuff. I was born in the 80s. I love 80s toys and I love 90s toys, and I feel like that was when toys and dolls were just at their prime. You know, nowadays it seems like, you know, iPads and iPhones and all this technology is taking place of toys. So, you know, when I was younger, I didn't have all that stuff. I didn't even have the internet. I remember when the internet came out, guys. Is that weird to you? Because it's weird to me. So I didn't even have, you know, I didn't have all that stuff. And I had toys, you know, I played outside, I had my toys, I had everything. And when I became a stupid teenager, one of those stupid teenagers that thinks that he's an adult already, I got rid of everything that I owned. I got rid of all of my, like I had He-Man, I had all these action figures, I had My Little Ponies, I had Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, I had all these really awesome toys, and I got rid of them all. And later on in life, I kind of missed my childhood because I feel like we get so wrapped up in, you know, the world today that we just sometimes forget to let loose and just be a kid. And I'm a firm believer, I have the Peter Pan syndrome, I will never grow up. I am an adult, I have 3 jobs, I work my tail off, and I don't allow myself enough time to play. So that's why I do YouTube. I love the opportunity to get to share something that I love with you guys. But, you know, I got rid of all of my toys, and then later on, I thought, you know, I'm gonna start studying toys and researching toys and figuring out, you know, things that are could quite possibly be very popular later on that I will be able to hold on to just in case I ever have children. You know, I don't know. That's, you know, the future knows. I don't. So I would like to have some toys, you know, set aside for when when I'm a daddy Jace, I will, you know, I have some things to play with my kids, because you never know, you never know. You know, later on in life, toys may not even exist anymore. I hope that's not true, but you never know. So I was kind of like thinking ahead of time, like in like Toy Armageddon type of thing. And I started buying Monster High, and then Monster High led into Ever After High, and then Ever After High led into, you know, buying more Barbie, because I had a few little collector Barbies here and there. But I'd kept them at home while I was in college. I didn't get rid of them. And then, you know, Zelfs came along, and I saw these little Zelfs, and I would watch YouTube, and I'd actually contacted Chad Allen and talked to him about, found his reviews on YouTube about Zelfs. So I thought, oh my gosh, there's an adult collector. I didn't have a role model growing up. So Chad became my role model. And I actually contacted him via Facebook, and he actually responded back, and I was so surprised. And, you know, we chatted. Long story short, here I am doing what I'm doing. He had convinced me over a year's time to get into this and to share my passion, and I was so terrified. This is what I'm getting at, guys. I was so terrified and so scared. You know, I felt like I was in the dark for so long, and then so happy to just go and buy a doll, go and buy a toy, go and buy this. And I kept it a secret for the longest when I would date. And I would go out on dates, and, you know, if it started getting serious, I would have to, you know, show them my room and tell them, be like, hey, you know, I like dolls, I like toys. And then it would lead into, you know, the text messages and the phone calls kind of dwindled down, and you never hear from them again. And, you know, it's kind of hurtful, you know, because this judgment gets put on you that you're strange and that you're weird, and something that has been a passion of mine and a love of mine for as long as I can remember, at times has become a bit of an insecurity because of dating, and because I'm going out with these people that want to place this judgment on me. They think that because I have this love of dolls and love of toys that it goes against masculinity or whatever. Like, that's such trash talk. Like, I'm sorry. I will keep buying dolls all day long, and I will keep buying toys all day long. I don't answer to you. I don't answer to anybody else. Like I said, I have 3 jobs. I work hard for my money, and I can buy pretty much whatever I want to, whenever I want to, and however I want to. And I was dating someone, and they saw my collection, and this was before it got as extensive as it is now, but they told me, they're like, you do know that if this gets serious between us, those toys are gonna have to go. I said, what? They said, yeah, the toys are gonna have to go. I can't deal with this. I just looked at them for a second, and it just rolled out of my mouth, no filter. I said, you know what? There's a better chance of me kicking you out that door and never speaking to you again before these toys and dolls go anywhere. And needless to say, the relationship didn't last too much longer after that. And you know, it's hurtful. It's hurtful because I know of a lot of adult collectors who are male, and then some who are female, who are around my age, and it's a struggle. It's hard. Even on dating sites, I would put at the top of my About Me section, please read entire profile. And inside my profile, I would put my YouTube channel. And as you can see, you can tell that I am a doll collector. I love dolls. It doesn't mean that I'm some, you know, like, I don't know, they just expect, I don't know what it is. I don't know what it is about people. I don't get it. And it just drives me crazy. And I know that I'm gonna meet someone someday, and it's gonna be awesome. And I really hope that they either share the same passion, or they have a totally different passion, but they can respect mine and they appreciate mine. I'm not getting rid of any of my stuff for anybody. I don't care what it is. But yeah, like, dating is not easy, and it hasn't been easy, and I'm pretty sure it's not gonna be a walk in the park, you know, the more this goes. But, you know, I'm just gonna keep my fingers crossed in hopes that I will, you know, everything will work out. But I want to hear from you guys. I want to hear from you toy collectors, you doll collectors, whether you're male or female. You know, as long as you're dating, I want to know what your experience has been. So let me know in the comments below and entertain me, guys. I will talk to you guys later. I love you. Adios, amigos.